Hey, Assalamu alaikum. So now we're going to just look at a summary of today's lesson, Chapter 8, Lesson 2, Foot and Yard. Okay, so we are going to learn how to convert between these three units of length that we've learned, yard, foot, and inch, and also how to compare them. The first thing we need to know is the yard is the biggest unit, okay? So 1 yard is the biggest unit. After that, we have 1 foot, and after that, we have 1 inch. So yard is the biggest, then foot, then inch. So foot is bigger than inch, yard is bigger than foot. Foot is smaller than yard, inch is smaller than foot. We also need to know 1 yard has 3 feet in it. Okay, so 1 yard is made up of 3 feet. 1, 2, 3 feet. And 1 foot is made up of 12 inches. Okay? These are the two pieces of information we need to know. Number 1, yard is the biggest, then foot, then inch. Number 2, 1 yard is equal to 3 feet and 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. Okay, so first we're going to start with converting units. We want to know, okay, we know that 1 yard is 3 feet. 2 yards is how many feet? Okay, so if 1 yard has 3 feet in it, 2 yards will have 3 more feet, right? So 3 plus 3 is 6. 2 yards will be 6 feet. 3 yards will be how many? 1 yard has 3, so 3 yards will have 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 feet. Okay, 1 yard has 3 feet in it, so 3 yards will have 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9. What about 4 yards? 1 yard has 3 feet, so 4 yards will have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 12 feet. Okay, and you go on in the same way. If I ask you 7 yards has how many feet? You know that 1 yard has 3, so 7 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 21. Okay, this is how we change yards into feet. Now what about feet into inches? We know that 1 foot has 12 inches in it. 1 foot is 12 inches. So 2 feet is how many? 1 is 12, 2 is 12 plus 12, that's 24. 3 feet is how many? 12, 12, 12. 12 plus 12 plus 12 is 36. 4 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, that's 48. If I ask you 8 feet, then you're going to add 12 8 times, okay? The answer is going to be 96 inches, okay? But I won't ask you such hard stuff. So this is how we convert units. You just add it, okay? Yards to feet, you add 3, the number of yards. Feet to inches, you add 12, the number of feet times, okay? Then we have how to compare units. Now when we compare units, we have to make sure that the units on both sides are the same. You can't just compare the numbers. Think of it this way. If I said 1 inch and 1 yard, can you just compare 1 and 1 equals 1? No. 1 inch is tiny and 1 yard is so big. I told you, right? 1 inch is like half of your finger and 1 yard is from your nose to the end of your hand. So you can't just compare the numbers. You have to change the unit so that both of them are the same unit, okay? Let's remember this. Yard is the biggest, then comes foot, and inch is the smallest, okay? Yard, foot, inch. We need to remember this, and we need to remember these two things. 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 foot equals 12 inches, all right? Now let's start comparing. In my first question, I am comparing 2 yards with 4 feet. I need to change the units so that they're the same on both sides. So either I can change the yard into foot, or I can change the foot into yard. The easiest thing to do always is to change the big unit into small. So yard and feet, let's look at this picture. Which one is bigger? Yard is bigger. So we're going to change the yard into feet. Okay? Now don't look at this for now. We just have to ask ourselves, 2 yards is how many feet? 1 yard is 3 feet. So 2 yards is 6 feet. Okay? Now I change the yard into feet. Now I'll compare it. 6 feet and 4 feet. Which one is bigger? 6 feet is greater than 4 feet. Okay? Let's look at the next one. 2 feet and 1 yard. I have to change them. Which one will I change? I will change the bigger one. Which is bigger, foot or yard? Yard is bigger. Okay, look at the picture. Yard is bigger. So I will change yards into feet. 1 yard is how many feet? 1 yard is 3 feet. Now let's compare 2 feet and 3 feet. Which one is bigger? 3 feet is bigger. Okay, one more. 6 feet, 5 yards. I have to change. Which one will I change? The feet or the yards? I will change the bigger one. Yard is bigger than foot. So I will change the yards into feet. 1 yard is 3 feet. So 5 yards is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 yards is how many? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 feet. So now we can compare. 6 and 15. 15 feet is greater than 6 feet. Okay? So that's feet and yards. Now let's move to feet and inches. Okay? So the 2 pieces of information we need to know is that feet are bigger than inches and 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we're going to do it the same way. We'll take the bigger unit, which is feet, and change that into inches. Okay? So we're going to change these feet into inches. 1 foot is 12 inches. Let me do it on this side. 1 foot is 12 inches. So 2 feet is how many inches? 2 feet is 12 plus 12, 24. Now we can compare 24 and 24. These are equal. Okay? Next question. 5 feet and 9 inches. 5 feet and 9 inches. Which one will we change? Will we change the feet or will we change the inches? We're going to change the feet. The feet will be changed to inches. Why? Because feet are bigger. Okay? So 1 foot is 12. 5 feet is 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. Add it up, you will get 60. Okay, now we can compare 60 and 9. 60 is greater. All right? Last one. 3 feet and 40 inches. Which one will we change? The bigger one. Which is bigger? Feet or inches? Feet is bigger, so we will change it into inches. 3 feet is how many inches? 1 foot is 12. So 3 is 12 plus 12 plus 12, 36. Now which one is greater, 36 or 40? 40 is greater. Okay, so this is how we compare units. Compare and convert. Okay, I hope that explained it.